It's fine.
Well, we're back, baby. A secondary. Thank you. The editor thanks you.
Do you?
It's me. I'm the editor. It's fine if you do it at a different time. If we tried to do it at the same time and didn't get it at the same time.
Crazy.
I used to do that during True Jackson. It's the meanest thing I've ever done.
You would do when they were gonna snap? Mm-hmm. Why would you do that?
Because I didn't understand what...
Because you were a teenager.
Because I was a teenager, and I didn't understand really what the sound of the clapboard was for a reason. I didn't know it was for editing.
It was just lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
Fun. Just Hollywood fun.
I started it, but all of us ended up doing it, so we would try and time it out properly and we were pretty good at it, so it wasn't the worst thing, but it was. Now I know it was a mean thing to do. To our editor of True Jackson BP, Brent, I love you. I'm really sorry that I did that. Also, why didn't you say anything at the beginning, man? Just let me know.
Did
I want to stop.
Just say something in the last season?
I think so.
What did he say?
I feel like he said something in the last episode, because what I remember was somebody telling me that me doing that affects the edit, or it just makes it harder for the edit, and I had absolutely no idea. And I remember being like, wait, Brent, is this true? And he was like, yeah, but you guys were having such a great time with it that I just he just didn't say anything. And so I spent 62 episodes of True Jackson VP just every time the clapboard came out. It would be like, scene 1, take 1, Mark. And I know there's footage of us being like...
Brent for years was just these kids.
These damn kids.
I think they're so cool with their TV show.
Great episode. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Good notes on editing today. Or we could go ahead and start.
Let's do it.
I'm Mick Torres.
I'm Ashley Argota Torres.
And we are Mismo.
We're back, baby.
We are back.
We've missed you.
And we're on camera this time.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Crazy. Is it weird to see our faces while we're doing this?
Hopefully not. Hopefully it's very normal.
Hopefully.
You're consuming this with all the YouTube content you consume. Folks, those who listened to the pod back in the day, last episode we were talking about we were going to go to Abrams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Where your agent no longer resides. Well, that's not true. Well, yes, that is true.
No, it's true. It's just,
it's
gone.
They had a podcast studio.
They did.
And we were going to go there.
It was Abrams at the time, then it became A3, and then it became non-existent.
And then a series of other things delayed us, and eventually we said, we've always had everything we need right here at home.
This is true. There was a lot of focus on, how do we film this? We have to figure this out. But here we are. Welcome to our living room.
Welcome.
It's pretty great. Not gonna lie. We love it here. Welcome to our home.
Gets the job done.
Hey, MTV. We're the Torreses. And welcome to our crib.
We'll take you upstairs and show you our literal crib.
Literally. Oh, right. What's happened since 2022 was the last episode. For anybody just tuning into Mismo for the first time, we did 5 seasons of this podcast.
Yeah.
And we had every intention of coming back in 2022. Top of 2022 is when that last episode, I think, premiered.
Yeah. Handful of life circumstances delayed us and changed our priorities.
It did.
One that you were alluding to was, I would say, the headline of the last few years. Michael Harrison Torres Jr.
We have a baby. For our YouTubers, insert cute family photo here. Oh, he's.
Are
the
you
best.
gonna do that?
Yeah.
You gonna do stuff like that on the pod?
I'm gonna do everything for you guys.
Okay. You sure you want to commit to that level of editing?
That is the one photo. I can commit to the one photo I was gonna show.
Okay.
But I can't make any other promises because I'm a mom.
All right, guys. Time is precious.
Time is precious. It
It's
is
a
a
theme.
commodity these days.
It's something we'll be discussing on the pod.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Mama. How's motherhood? Should we start right there?
Let's just start right there.
How is motherhood?
How how do you mean?
How
Oh, there's so
has
many things I could say.
Motherhood. How has motherhood?
How has motherhood? Motherhood has.
Indeed.
Motherhood has been, it has come very naturally, which is a relief, I think.
It looks good on you.
Thank you so much.
You're
Motherhood
not...
looks so good on you as well.
Thanks. You're not pushing at all.
Thank you.
The performance is subtle. It's grounded.
Appreciate that. I really wanted to give a film performance for Motherhood.
It's been a close.
Just, like, right here, just on my face the whole time. Yeah. It has been challenging, of course. There have been a lot of surprises and a lot of challenges, but it's so fulfilling. I mean, we won't touch on it a lot in this episode, but there was a People magazine article that came out about my childhood and how I grew up and what my upbringing was like, which was very, very different. And I've said it so much in that interview, and I'll say it again. It's kind of just my chance to give him the childhood that I really never had. A great example is like Halloween. You know, I didn't dress up all the time. I feel like maybe I did when I was like a little kid, but there are so many years that I think back and I'm like, oh, I gave out candy, I think, and then I just put on like cat ears and was like, I'm a cat, but for like 10 years in a row, because I just never did it. And like, what a bummer it is now to not have photos and like memories of me trick-or-treating or like going to Halloween parties or anything. So for Halloween this year, we were you guys will hear so much about what's going on and what has been going on in the last couple of years, but we are busy over here. And there was a consideration of like, he's not even going to remember this. Like, did we do a costume? Did we do anything? And ultimately it was like, yeah, we absolutely should. Because is he going to remember it right now? No, he's not going to. But, you know, when he's in his 30s, he's going to see photos of us as Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and Captain Hook, and he's going to see himself sobbing in Daddy's arms because he's Captain Hook and he doesn't like the hat or the jacket, and he's going to cherish those memories. So motherhood has been very healing and very fulfilling and just lovely. I love parenting with you. I think you're an amazing dad. There is no default parent in this scenario. There is no like, oh, only one of us knows what's going on. Like, only one of us knows the pediatrician's name. None of that. You are in the trenches with me at all times, which I really appreciate and I really, really love. How is fatherhood for you?
I would say I've reached my, not my final form, but like it has completed me. Like, I've always wanted to be a dad, and it has met and exceeded my expectations. And he is an amazing kid.
Oh, he's awesome.
We got really lucky. It is difficult almost no matter what.
Yeah.
But, oh my God. I feel so grateful for who he is.
Yes, absolutely.
Even though right now he's in a little bit of a phase, like tonight.
Yeah.
We're adjusting. He doesn't need the little seat in his bath anymore. Mm-hmm. And so we took that away. And then he wasn't having it. And so I hopped in the bath with him, and he was not having it. No. He only wanted a hug. Mommy. So I'm in there kneeling down, fully committed to this moment. And it's just killing my knees. I'm in so much pain, but I'm just powering through and being there for him. And he's reaching.
He has no interest in you.
over the edge of the tub to hug Mama.
And he just keeps crying, Mama, Mama. So eventually I went, okay, then I'll get in with him. And I did. And then he just hugged me the whole time.
Yeah. He's teething this week, so he wants that comfort. He wants that Mama.
We think he's getting his other molar right now, so he's getting that big tooth.
But that doesn't bother me. I mean, that's just he loves me so much. I love him so much.
I mean, when it's just me and Michael during the day, all I hear is like, Dada? Dad. He's just constantly looking for you.
Yeah.
We've said this before. I think his favorite thing is just when we're together.
Yeah.
He loves just being with his family. And that includes Dee Dee. Dee Dee's doing great, by the way, for anybody who's wondering. Our firstborn. She is, how would you say they're getting along these days?
Oh, they've come a long way.
They have.
They're cuties.
The first meeting was fun. Dee Dee was like...
Disinterested.
Dee Dee was like, you brought something home. Cool. And then, like, dipped.
Dee Dee has experienced the stages of grieving. She has grieved her past life of our full attention. Mm-hmm. But she has reached acceptance now.
She has.
And we've hit all the phases along the way, but here we are. She is a willing big sister.
She's very protective. When he has spent some time in Papa's house just for like a couple days at a time, and if we walk in this door without him, she's immediately like, she's sniffing us. She's like, excuse me, where's the small human?
Oh my God, that was the first time we've ever done that.
It was so crazy. She was like, I don't understand what's going on right now. She was not having it.
No.
It was so sweet. I love watching their relationship grow. Michael has also come a long way with Dee Dee, just like with his ability to like play with her, because he can throw a ball now.
Do you remember the no face?
Yes.
He would like tell Dee Dee no.
No. And he still does sometimes.
He does.
It's very funny.
He does.
I think they became buddies when Michael started getting string cheese. Because Dee Dee can have string cheese, and he realized that. And then after that, it was like, oh, I see the relationship now. And then they were just like thick as thieves. They have an agreement.
They're both so smart.
They are. It's a little scary.
We're in trouble.
We are.
Yeah.
All that to say, parenthood's going great.
Oh my God, it's the best.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we wanted to talk about. There's just so much.
Parenthood is going to be a part of every episode. We don't need to cover it all.
No.
In this first episode, that would be impossible.
No, but it kind of felt like the right way, like, back in, because that is obviously the biggest change in our lives since the last episode.
Let's talk about this. You got some questions during pregnancy, things of the nature of, like, are you going to take a break? Are you going to quit acting? You took that personally, mm-hmm. and you have responded with conviction. Any more on that?
Yeah, I made a movie.
Okay.
So, careful what you tell me. Yeah, it was... I will say this. If it was always people who, like... It was always acquaintances, you know? Not the people who are, like, in our tribe. They never questioned that. Yeah. My team never questioned that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, I don't know.
Unfairly... maybe a little bit of doubt about my acting. Unfairly, nobody asked me if I was going to stop training.
Not one I didn't hear one person say that to you.
No.
But I got it a lot.
Yeah.
So, that was, and listen, my pregnancy was already tough. I was sick a lot. The cravings. I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Just publicly. Sorry.
It's fine.
It was just all over the place. I would crave one thing for a couple days and then buy it in bulk and then no longer. But yeah.
It was nice to be needed.
I needed you so much during
pregnancy.
You took care of me so well, and I really appreciate that. It was frustrating because I was already having such a tough pregnancy, and then when people said that, it was just like salt in the wound a little bit, you know? And we...
Did it... how did it hurt?
I think it just was frustrating to... I just felt like really underestimated.
Yeah.
You know? It just, I don't know, it just felt wrong. It wasn't even... I don't know how hurt I was by it, but I was definitely angered. It like made me really angry. It would like make my blood boil when people would say, "Oh, so you're gonna take a break from acting? You're not gonna do it anymore because you're having a baby?"
Yeah.
was like, well, first of all, you don't know me. And second, why would you say that? It was that, and then also, if they didn't say that I was going to stop acting, it was also just, in general, parents, you understand this, the unsolicited advice, for what? For why? Especially the fear-based ones. That got me. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. I want to ask you, did it kind of reestablish what acting means to you and how important it is that you get to stay in the game your whole life, your whole career?
Yeah, I think it definitely like lit a fire under me for sure.
Because I feel like people who might have asked something like that might view you and think like, oh, she, peaked at Drew Jackson. And I don't see you that way at all. I think your next big thing is right around the corner. You've been close a number of times, but think about how many incredibly successful actors, like for whatever reason, Jason Bateman is coming to mind, of like, if you talked to Jason Bateman a couple years before he booked Arrested Development, he was like child actor and then out of the game for a while. Out of the game, but that just means the public isn't seeing you, but you're hustling.
Yeah, you're grinding as much as you can. You're auditioning, you're making your own things, you're just trying everything to like keep the momentum going for yourself, keep the motivation for yourself,
And we can't see what the thing is that's going to be the next big one for you, but I don't worry about it at all.
Oh my gosh, thank you. This is so kind.
You're a consummate professional.
Thank you.
You're incredibly talented, and talent matters, but reputation and just being a good person to work with matters just as much, and you nail it across the board.
Thank you. Did I marry the right one or what?
And you're pretty. You're stunning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That's the end of the I'm kidding. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think it definitely lit a fire under me, all of those comments. And I think that really worked out for us because we made our movie with a baby.
I'm sure they've seen the movie. Well, let's save that for another.
Oh, that's going to be a totally separate episode because there is so much to cover in that. But long story short, it really did like just ignite a fire in me that was like, I am not a person to hear something like that and go, oh no, maybe they're right. Maybe I should call it quits because I'm having this baby. I am the person to go, oh, that's what you think? Great. I'm going to prove you wrong. And boy, did we.
Are you competitive?
Just a little bit. The background on my phone is literally job's not finished. I mean...
And...
It's in my bathroom.
On your bathroom mirror. A photo of Kobe at that press conference.
All right. Listen, I'm a little competitive. And
it's awesome. I don't think people really, understand that.
People don't see that about me.
Well, because Lulu was, silly and fun.
Yeah. I mean, people have that, that vision of me when they think of me. So, I think
either
people are not really surprised by it with you, I don't think.
No, that's what they see.
Yeah.
I have to be so serious at work sometimes. I try to keep it loose, but it's just the gym. It's fine.
Yeah.
I had another question for you. I'm sure it'll come back to me.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Anything from you?
Yeah. I want to talk about the system that we've kind of built to manage parenthood and work.
That's kind of, that kind of is, here was my other question for you, and this will feed into each other. Just to play acquaintance's advocate of the people who asked that question, I get it, because I think it makes you soul check and say, okay, it's going to be harder to go after this.
And it's already hard.
It is harder. It is. We just had to level up to keep the bandwidth available.
Yeah.
And gut check of I want this so badly. I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z, and a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
all the things that I think we'll be talking about as we are coming back to Mismo here.
I think parenthood really makes you check your priorities. That's funny because Marissa told us that. Marissa Jarrett Winoker, our good friend, we got married in her yard. Love you! But she told us when I was pregnant, she was like, when you have this baby, it's almost unexplainable. But literally nothing else will matter except for the two of us and that baby. And anything else that doesn't feed our souls or make us happy or joyful is so easy to just go, all right, bye.
Because you do have to make space. You do have to give things up. And acting was the one for us that we were just not willing to give up. But we did give up a lot of other stuff. We just trimmed the fat.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's interesting. I feel like this is true for anybody who's just had a kid. There are friends who are going to get it, and there are friends who will not get it.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's really, really okay.
It's okay.
But
for example, I cut football.
You cut football. You absolutely did.
Family Sundays.
That's right.
Are a thing.
That's right.
Yeah. No fantasy. Yeah.
We still play fantasy basketball. Let's be real. I'm in 2 different leagues.
Come on, it's us. We're not going to not play fantasy basketball.
In fact, I'm going to say a majority of Michael's screen time. We don't give him any little screen time, phone time, unless it's FaceTiming a family member.
No iPad.
No iPad, none of that. But
he watches a good amount of TV, probably more than most parents would be okay with.
But most of it is sports.
It's all sports.
And let me tell you, my child loves sports.
All summer long, every single Yankees game is televised in the Torres house. And then the rest of the year, it's Lakers and Knicks.
And
every game.
We found out very recently that he knows the difference between a basketball and a baseball because he has little play ones that he has in his little toy kit.
Yeah.
And as we're learning how to clean up right now, and as we're learning how to clean up, I a few days ago said, "Can you get the basketball?" And little homie brought the basketball to me, and then I asked for the baseball and brought that too. Look at that, a genius. Yeah, you cut, and all that to say, you cut football, but obviously we're still us, so baseball and basketball are very much in the picture.
Yeah. It's been remarkable because I am competitive, and then you just realize how much of your brain capacity is going to, picking up the right running back off of waiver wires on Tuesday, and setting your lineup, and anticipating the Thursday night game.
Right. It's a lot to think of.
I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Everything that we cut, I don't miss at all because none of it's close to as good as Michael.
I wouldn't trade any of it. And the thing that we added, which was Volley High, basically.
Yeah, we were already writers. We had been doing that, and then we became producers, really, too.
Volley High was
we doubled down on...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I was going to say Volley High was... written during the pregnancy. It was not even half written when I got pregnant.
Yeah.
But we finished it during the pregnancy for sure. And then
it was an idea.
Yeah.
It was maybe going to be a play or maybe a short, and then it just became a feature.
And it became a feature, and we had an amazing team around it. Marissa directed it, and it was a dream, and it's something that we added to our plate. But we talk about this all the time. It just fulfilled us so much creatively. And I've said this before too, I think it is so important that I never want Michael to look back at this time and be like, oh, so you guys stopped being actors for me? That was the other thing when people would say you're going to stop acting. I was like, what kind of message does that send to my kid? This is what we've always wanted to do. And I wanted him to see that. I want him to see us working really, really hard. And damn, sometimes we fail and sometimes we make mistakes and sometimes we it's never perfect, but I think he needs to see that. I think, that builds character in us, and by him watching all of that, I think it helps build character in him. So it was really, really important to me to keep going for him, and also for me and for us. It was so important because it was Mismo's debut feature, And it was really exciting. So it all worked out exactly the way it was supposed to work out. But it couldn't have worked out without a system. You want to talk about our system as parents?
Would you like me to talk about our system?
No, I realized that I said it earlier and we never actually
yeah, circling back.
Circling back. Yeah, per my last email.
Just, yes, but just, it's the dream.
Yeah.
My dream was to be a movie star and a family man. Mm-hmm. And halfway there.
Yeah. I mean, you were a movie star this year.
Well, I started...
star in a movie.
I started in a movie.
Yes.
That does not make me a movie star.
You're a movie star to me.
I love you.
Listen, I'm sure we'll talk about this more later again.
This is unnecessary. Keep going.
He crushed. Remember, his first time being on set for more than a day. He's usually a day player, and he was on set for 2 straight weeks. Crushed it. So much pressure as writers, as producer, as actors, so many things being thrown at the both of us. So much to do. So many late nights. We were doing night shoots all the time. And you just kept a level head and crushed.
Just a great team win. Couldn't have had a better co-star.
Thank you.
Writing partner, producing partner.
Teammate.
And it's for another episode, but the team we assembled...
10 out of 10.
It was just unbelievable. Bali Highs for another episode. You asked me about the system.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the reality of parenthood is it's every second. Yeah. Every single second. And so we just had to be more efficient. Now, at Equinox, I guess we'll talk about side hustles in another episode, but yeah. I'm a personal trainer at Equinox. That's my day job. At Equinox, I'm a PT educator, so I kind of teach some of the newer trainers. And I run a workshop on efficiency. It's time management. I really appreciate good time management.
Look at how much he's smiling. It just makes you so happy, honey.
It does.
It does. That's not a bad thing.
And efficiency, especially in our world right now, can be overdone.
Right.
But the way we use efficiency is we get the stuff we need to support our stability and our family. We get that done to open up time for
family.
Family presence is huge. I try to be, I guess I'm trying to be present, but there's a little bit of a different work presence and then family presence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just, by managing your time well, you can open up time where those magical moments happen. If I hadn't anticipated that I was going to need hours to be home, I don't know if I would have gotten training into the place that it is now. The system I work, yeah, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I'll tell you that it definitely worked out because the day that Michael started walking, you were home for it.
Yeah.
You were home from work for a couple hours at that point,
I know. I've seen all the milestones.
Yeah. I know so many parents have to miss those milestones, and I know it can make some parents sad, or I feel so lucky because you were there for that. I think the only one you weren't there for was the first time that he laughed, and I really feel like that's because we had no idea that was going to happen. He was not close, and I read him "Oh, the Places You'll Go," and he laughed, and I was like, but I have it on camera, so it's okay. But every other milestone you were here for.
Oh, the Places You'll Go for a while was the way to make him laugh.
It was the only way. He loved that book. He still loves that book. But the system is in place.
How much about the system do you want me to share?
I think as much as you're comfortable, I feel like
I just wonder what level of detail is helpful for people.
I don't think we need to go into the crazy level of detail because our life is bop, 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 bop,
I think just the guiding principle of just, appreciating how valuable time is.
I'll say we have a we have a family calendar.
Yeah.
That's very helpful.
Yeah.
In just like knowing what's going on at all times, where somebody's going to be, you know, with you in sessions and stuff like that. It's not always easy to, if somebody's trying to schedule something with me, I can't like just call you and say, you know, what's happening on this day. So that piece of the system is helpful.
I think that could be a good way into it is, like, just to give an example of like the 2 weeks that I was doing Burroughs on Broadway.
Right.
Like, how did we, because that was the most recent acting job either one of us had. And for two actors and parents, I think it's, sometimes she's going to be working, sometimes it'll be me. It fluctuates. Of course, Equinox is a consistent thing, but then, okay, so with Burroughs, how did we make space for that? Burroughs on Broadway is a show I have hosted for the last 8 years at John Burroughs High School. It's an incredible show. They have an unbelievable show choir program that I've been honored to host for all these years. And
I mean, it was really just about, you had the first week before Burroughs opened, you had rehearsals at night. So it was...
I went to the Monday. I was off the Tuesday because I have clients until 6 p.m. Typical day is like 6 or 7 start time to 4. And the days I start at 7, I work out at 5:30. Workouts its own system. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So Monday rehearsal, Wednesday, Thursday rehearsal, dress rehearsal, open Friday, show Saturday, show Sunday.
Yes.
And yeah, I wasn't there for all those bedtime routines.
Yeah, the system for that was really just, you know, everything fluctuates. It's when he is working more, then I have Michael more, and when I am working, you have Michael. Like, that's really it. We don't have childcare.
I did teach that weekend?
I did.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. On the
I taught every weekend.
The Saturday or the Sunday. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I took him to the zoo in the morning while you were teaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I came home, we switched, you were done with your class, I showered, got ready for the show, and yeah.
I'll say that those couple of weeks, too, you were great about, for the most part, you stay at Equinox while you are working all day. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while you'll come home, but that...
It has changed, and it's adapted to his nap schedule, because there was an era when I was coming home for breakfast.
Yes.
Now we're in a one nap light existence.
Yeah, I think for those weeks you just made a point to, like, when you could come home and relieve me of my duties for a second so that I could, like, run to the bathroom or just, like, have 10 minutes of peace.
Yeah. Like,
you made sure that those moments happened. Because you knew, like, oh, she's going to take the bedtime routine herself. She's going to do the bath herself, like all of these things that we usually do together as a family. Yeah. Not because it's impossible for us to do them separately, but we love doing things as a family. And again, Michael loves it when we do things as a family. So it's never that it's impossible to do alone, but we love doing everything together. So you just made sure that you were there for as much as you could possibly be there for. And then you were like, well, I gotta go do my show. And you went off and Michael said, bye-bye, Dada. And it's all good. He did, though, go to one of Mick's dress rehearsals. And it was everything.
It was the best.
I think I have a musical theater kid. He was so locked in. Every time the music played, he said more. When he saw Carrie the musical, he said more. That's my baby.
Yeah. But I think maybe he's a musical theater kid, but I think he's just passionate for life. He gets that excited about sports.
Yep.
He gets that excited about trash trucks.
He's in a big trash truck phase right now.
Yeah, he loves life. He's everybody who knows him says he's such a happy kid.
Yeah.
He is.
It makes me really happy.
Yeah.
I was always told I was a very happy kid, so, and I'm sure you were as well, so.
No.
You weren't?
I mean, I was, but I was very serious.
You were serious, that's right.
I didn't come with this sense of humor.
That's right.
Linda Torres sculpted this sense of humor.
Oh, that's funny. That's why your mom always says, like, he has my sense of humor. I see. Because you were so... I forget that you were so serious.
Not genetically. Yeah. No, she... Like, I would be like, I really wanted to be on America's Funniest Home Videos, so I'd be like, Mom, something funny's happening in here. And I was just taking a shower. And it was like, and I was like 4.
I love this so much. Did you ever make it on America's Funniest Home Videos?
Absolutely not.
I'm so sorry.
But, and then she would, I would, like, tell the same joke multiple times. And she would be like, it's only funny once, kid. Yeah, she really taught me how to be funny.
Oh, good.
And I lightened up.
That's good.
Maybe more than she had hoped. I'm an actor.
It's so fun. She tells me all the time, Michael has your sense of humor. And
Michael has your sense of humor.
Yeah. And I'm always like, really?
It comes very naturally to him.
That's so funny. Oh my God. And I guess because I just know you now.
I mean, I was happy, but
right.
Yeah, I think I was pretty serious.
Oh, it's so funny.
Pretty analytical.
Well, then he has my sense of humor. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parenthood and balancing all of the things has required a lot. It requires a lot of communication. Efficiency and communication, I think, are the 2 big ones.
Communication has had to level up.
Yeah, it's evolved a lot.
What do you want to say about communication?
Just be clear, as clear as possible. Because here's the thing. There's so many things going on at all times. In general with parenthood. I mean, when we are with him, when we try to talk to each other, our attention is split because we are focused on the child and like making sure he's not hurt and like playing with him and trying to be present with him. So communication can slip that way, you know? It just lends itself to...
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening.
Oh, wow. Yeah, funny. Funny. Don't tell the joke again. It just lends itself
Sorry,
to...
what?
I knew he was going to do it, too. I saw it in his face.
Yeah, you set me up.
Now you have to do it one more time.
Okay.
It lends itself to a lot of miscommunication. Now I'm waiting for it. This is scary. It lends itself to a lot of miscommunication. So we've just had to learn how to be very clear in our communication, because if we're only half listening, then obviously it's just not efficient. Haha. Anything?
I didn't catch any of that. Can you repeat? Run it
Can't
back?
believe you. Rule of 3s. High five.
Right.
Very good. Very good.
Communication's huge.
Yeah.
I love you very much.
I love you very much. A lot of grace as well, because things slip. Things slip often. And it's not personal. It's just things slip.
There are so many things to tell you in a day.
Yeah.
And there are so many things that happen with Michael. It's like, it's so, it's quick to like catch each other up on, and then it's really after he goes to bed that we get time to
do this,
communicate, and now we're doing this. During Bali High we would write at that time after he went to bed.
We talk a lot about not having any office hours. Yeah. Because, I guess you have office hours at Equinox, but everything else that we do is at home. All of our other jobs are like work from home. So
every single self-type that we have had since Michael has been born has been filmed after the hours of 8 p.m.
And I'm going to go ahead and shout out our sleep doctor, Michael's sleep doctor, Dr. Susie Menkes. We are part of the Baby Sleep Hub. And making his sleep what it is today has been... we would never have been able to get done what we have gotten done in the last 17 months without his sleep being this good.
That is a key part of the system.
Key.
And she was the best money we spent.
Incredible. We hired her around 6 weeks, I think it was, because he was just having really tough nights and we couldn't figure it out. And I'd met her through our pediatrician, and it took maybe a couple of days. We had text support with her, and she figured out what our schedule was for him, and she was like, here's a tweak, here's a tweak, here's a tweak. And it was like night and day.
Oh, yeah.
And it was incredible. And yeah, we get most of our work done either when he is napping or when he has gone to bed at night. And thank goodness.
And this system centers around his sleep Really? Like, it really has
Yes.
adjusted. How many naps did he take in the beginning? Wasn't it 5
It's like
at
4 or
one
5,
point?
yeah. It was a
Now
lot.
it's down to 1. And yeah, so his needs are constantly fluctuating, but yeah, our doctor has kind of laid out that piece of the plan, and then whatever it is, we just kind of build
Yeah.
our needs around it.
Yeah. It's been essential. And it's been a godsend. It really has.
Yeah.
And also, like, haha, yes, for us, but for him, he's so much happier
Oh, yeah.
because it is like she has just set him up for so much success because she understands. I didn't know anything about. I just knew that there could be day-night confusion, and that's all I knew about a baby's sleep was like make sure during the day there's a lot of sunlight, and during nighttime you make it really, really dark. That's all I knew. I didn't know the timing of anything. I didn't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So to have somebody there to be like, okay, this is what your baby's doing naturally. Now try like a couple things here, a couple things there, and like see if you can get him like even better sleep. And it worked. Thank goodness.
And it's so healthy for
it's
him.
so healthy. Yeah, it really is nice.
At Equinox, the like core principle is they call it MNR, movement, nutrition, regeneration. And there's so much science about the positive effects of good sleep. Dude, this kid's getting 12 plus 3
I know.
right now.
I tell people all
I'm
the
so
time.
jealous of my son.
I tell people all the time, like he hasn't made. He gets
Yeah.
3 meals a day plus snacks
Yeah.
pretty much anytime he wants, and he sleeps 12 hours through the night and gets 3 hours nap every day. Like, I want that life.
How many do you think we'll get tonight? Probably 6.
6 or 7, yeah, depending on when we get to
That's
bed.
okay.
That's you know
We're
what?
getting by.
That's a great night of sleep for 2 parents with a 17-month-old.
Kind of blacked out for a little while, but do you remember the very beginning? Sleeping? I mean, Ashley, you were awake for about 60 straight hours.
I was awake a lot. Like the very, very beginning?
Like
the day we brought him home?
like delivery, yeah. First,
Oh,
like
yeah, I can tell you everything about
basically
that.
like paternity leave.
I can tell you everything about that, yes. When we got to the hospital and I was in labor, we got there a little after midnight. They told me to sleep. I did not. How can you when somebody's turning you over every 30 minutes to an hour? That's impossible when everybody's coming and checking on you. This guy got to sleep, though, because nobody was coming and checking on him. So
Well, she got the epidural around 3:30, and I
Yeah.
was told to leave. So I went to the car to email all my clients and let them know that I would not be at their session tomorrow. And then you texted me at like
it's 5 a.m. It's like it's
4 a.m.
time
Told
to
me
go.
I could come back. Slept a couple of hours, and then
Yeah.
it was time for you to push.
It was time for me to push. And then that first night in the hospital, there's no sleep to be had there. They're also coming and checking on you and telling you how to feed your son and doing all the things. And then that's something nobody really told us. You know what? People give you advice on all these different things, but I feel like the things that I really wanted advice on, like I could have known, somebody could have told me about the second day freak out that babies have, remember? Because they finally figure out that they're no longer in the womb and they're in this like crazy new environment and they have no idea what's going on. And we brought him home. When he slept in the hospital, he was like angel baby. We were like, oh my gosh, he's so quiet. I can't believe, like, we have an angel baby. He's just gonna sleep. This is so nice. We brought this baby home, and this baby would not stop
It
crying.
was an unimaginable amount of crying.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, this is what this is. So
He was so small.
he was so small. He's cried
Such
so much for
powerful
such a
lungs.
small baby.
Yeah.
But he got him in the bassinet for a while, and then I was like, one of us should get some sleep. So I left you in the bedroom, and I took him to the nursery, and I had him in the rocking chair. And the only way he would stop crying was if I rocked him in that stupid rocking chair. So I remember my right foot. You're like, do you remember any of the beginning? I remember every single detail at the beginning. I know women are programmed to forget all of this stuff. I have not forgotten any of this. I rocked him in the rocking chair. My right foot cramped up because I was like pushing the rocking myself with my right
and then
foot.
you asked me you said we need to get one of those stools.
Yes, because
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
why.
I can't reach the floor.
Right.
I'm too
Yeah.
short for this. But he finally fell asleep at like
6 a.m. And then we had a doctor, his like first pediatrician's appointment was at like 8:30 the next morning. So I remember like you woke up probably at like 7:30 and I was like, the baby finally fell asleep. I'm going to give him as long as I can and then I need to get ready for this appointment. But I slept not 1 minute. So yeah, that was crazy. And then...
You've been amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I sleep way better now, obviously. But it was, you know, I feel like we had our rite of passage because part of parenthood, I think, is, you know, that rite of passage is just like you lose a lot of sleep. And we did. Even though we had the sleep doctor, remember, we were working when he was going to bed. So there was a lot of times.
You're also, how long did we take off from writing?
From writing Bali High?
Didn't really write during paternity leave. Not that much.
No, we didn't. We were doing production. We were doing pre-production. Yeah, because we finished the script before he was born, and then
I mean, there were rewrites.
Yeah, there were rewrites to be had, but we were like, okay, this is close to the script that we like are happy with / want to film. So we started like giving it to producers to help us get it like made.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened. We had the first production meeting for Bali High when he was 7 weeks old. Mm-hmm. So like right before you went back to work, right at the end of your paternity. Crazy times.
Crazy.
We did lose a lot of sleep. I will be very honest and say I don't miss breastfeeding because that was a big piece of my non-sleep, was getting up in the middle of the night to pump. He started sleeping through the night around 6 months old. God bless. But, you know, I still had to get up to pump, and that was really difficult.
That was ridiculous.
That was insane.
It's like every 3 hours, every 4 hours, I guess, when you were asleep, but it's so much.
I will shout out again our team at Bali High for just being so accommodating to the pumping schedule, which was such also a weird time because I'd stopped nursing in the middle of Bali High and I needed to like make sure I was still pumping, but it was also at night, which I only pump once at night, but because it was just like it was so crazy. But Nate always gave me the time to go and do that when I needed to do that because it, you know, moms know it gets painful if you don't do it. So. And
you've said that you want that to be a priority at Mismo Productions.
Yeah. For any new parents, any expecting parents, you get priority. Like I see it. I know what you need. And like you get a chair, you get a private room, not some like weird closet in the back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like people have to take better care of moms. Like there's no real support. And I guess that's also like why I wanted to come back for the podcast too, because I have such a different perspective on everything now.
Yeah.
Just like seeing how I was treated during my pregnancy, seeing how my friends were treated during their pregnancy, and when they went back to work and like what their pumping situations were like, not great, you know? And I feel like that's not fair. You want women to have more babies, treat us better, you know? So, So, yeah, it's definitely a priority for me at Mismo to make sure that if we have any new moms, that they are well taken care of. You heard it here first, kids.
Let's go, mama.
We could do 1 million episodes on parenthood, but...
Well, we will.
We will.
Probably
they're all going to be about parenthood. But... This is a not even a quarter of what we could have talked about with parenthood, but...
And we're jumping back in at, what is this, episode 96?
Something like that, yeah.
We'll do the math and double check that, double check. Yeah, it's fun to be back.
It's nice to be back. We're back mainly with just the two of us. We're going to have guests when we can, but...
We don't really know. Guys, we're in our living room. Okay? We're figuring it out. We just thought we'd come back.
We're keeping it fast and loose here. It's really... It just feels, it feels like there's a lot to document about this time. And so this is going to be, I think, still for actors, but also we hope that this reaches non-actors and people who can kind of just relate to being working parents and having a family. and figuring this out, because that's all we're really doing is just figuring it out as we go along.
Yeah. It feels like making a journal entry in a journal we haven't written in for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's been a while. Obviously, a lot has changed. And when you and I are 80 and listen back to Mismo because we were so young and cute, we just want to hear it. We'll be glad that this chapter is documented.
Yeah, I will say we listened to a few from season 5.
Yeah.
That we were like, whoa, different people. Very different people.
Yeah.
It was like,
of course.
It was fun to listen to. We didn't know so many things back then that we know now.
Isn't it nice to know a lot?
Isn't it nice to know a lot, but a little bit not?
How do you want to end these? What did we used to do? Oh, we did.
Acting is.
We're not doing acting.
We're not doing acting is anymore.
Enough. There was
only so much we could say.
There's a tote bag merch?
We've never announced the merch. Should we announce it right now?
Feels like a moment to announce the merch.
We have merch. If you go to wearemismo.com, there's a link to our shop. And you can buy tote bags. You can buy mugs. You can buy hats.
The tote bag, I believe, has not all of the answers, not all 95.
Oh, no.
All 95?
It's every single answer from every single guest we've had on Mismo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me forever to make,
hoodies,
so please go get some.
Mugs, yeah.
Oh, the hoodies are so comfy. I love those hoodies. There's shirts. There's everything. So go check out wearemismo.com. We're really, really, really excited to be back with the video component this time. If you're new to Mismo Podcast, welcome. If you are a returning listener,
we missed you.
We missed you. Brian Carpenter, I'm looking at you.
Oh, wow.
I know you're watching this right now. What's up?
Hey, Brian.
What's up?
That's for you. Give
yeah.
my hair flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for you.
That's just for you.
That was just for the video because nobody on the podcast who is listening to this could hear the hair flip. Or maybe you could. Maybe it was ASMR. I don't know. But that was for you, Brian.
Okay.
And for anybody else who cares about hair flips and hairography. But we're back. We don't know how we're going to end these episodes yet.
We'll find it.
We'll find it. It'll be fine. I could see it in his face, too. Anyway. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.